So today we here with
CJ Topoff from Fort Worth, Texas. Trippy Worth, Texas. You already know, man.
man. So how did you get your sound? Cause you got one of the most like interesting sounds.
Yeah, man, it's just like, so my sound is basically what I like to call like psychedelic rap. That's like the shit that when you smoke weed, when you take shit like shrooms, take LSD, and like the effects you get from that shit, like that trippy mind state, that place to send you to, I make music to kind of like capture that feeling, you know what I'm saying? To like just like open-minded shit, you know what I mean? I try to make that unique shit that's like different. So like I got a few influences like early shit. Like when I was a kid, I was listening to like Lil Wayne and shit, and that's why I be trying to use like a lot of punchlines in my shit. But I just be listening to a bunch of different shit, bro, like underground artists, like legends, niggas like DJ Screw and like fucking like to Kid Cudi and like just a different range of shit, bro. And I just try to like mix all that shit up and then I just keep it original. Like that's my main thing is like keeping it original, being true to myself, and like even like my shit I be wearing, you know what I'm saying? Everywhere I go, I be dressing different, you know, because that's just who the fuck I am, you know. And I keep that shit like I take that shit to heart, you know. But it's psychedelic music, man. It's like trippy rap, you know what I mean? And not too many people really make that shit, you know. It's like some unique shit, honestly. But yeah.
Next, cause you talked about it too. Hey, God, this fit, man.
Yeah, you know, I be putting some shit together, man.
Nah.
I be putting some shit together.
These like the most coziest looking shoes I ever seen, bro.
Nah, these are cozy, bro. I be wearing these shows everywhere.
These jeans don't look like you can find them anywhere.
Nah, bro, these is 1-to-1. These jeans is 1-to-1. This hat is 1-to-1. This shirt is 1-to-1. Like, bro, that's like I said, bro, I be on some unique shit, bro. Like, that's what I embody, is like bringing something whole, like completely different to the rap game. You know what I mean? Like, so that's what I do, bro, and I take it to heart. So yeah, all this shit, bro, is custom shit. You ain't gonna find this in the store. I can tell you the people who can give you some more shit like this, you know. But nah, bro, it's a custom trip. You know what I mean? Like that.
Oh shit, yeah. When your music, you be rapping about LSD change your life. Like, how was that?
Oh yeah, so first I had to say like weed was the first thing, cause before I smoked weed I was like, you know, I wasn't like, I ain't gonna say like a nerd, you know what I'm saying, but I was like, I don't know, I wasn't like how I am now. I couldn't have been a rapper back then cause I was real shy and like real just like quiet. I was like that quiet kid in school, you know what I'm saying? I was like that kid, man. I was like in my shell all the time. When I was 16, when my homie like, man, you should just hit this shit real quick. Hit the weed, man, and like it just like changed my whole mind state. It just kind of like opened my mind, like literally, man. Like I just became a lot more cool, a lot more relaxed, a lot more just like mellow, bro. Not like taking shit so seriously, stressing about shit. When I hit 17, I tripped LSD, you know, cause I'm like the type of person, bro. I don't want to do like hard shit. I don't want to stick to natural shit. Like I don't ever do like pills and shit. I don't be sipping lean. I don't be doing like coke. I don't be doing none of that shit. I smoke weed. I take LSD. Do shrooms. Because like I feel like that's the most natural drugs that you can take and still get like the most like fucking mind-blowing effects if you do it right, you know what I'm saying? So when I was 17, I took acid for the first time, man. That shit, it changed my life again. Weed already did it once, that shit did it again, because it just like, it gave me like, you know, the trippy effects and all that shit, but more than anything, it kind of like showed me that like God is real, because when I was younger, I was, you know, going through that stage we all go through, like fucking questioning religion and all that shit, you know. I was going through that at the time. When I was smoking weed, tripping acid, it just kind of like connected things to me and it made sense, you know. It just kind of like showed me that there is a higher power, there is something more like in the universe, you know, and it's connected to all of us, you know. And just by taking that shit, bro, it showed me that, you know what I mean? And it's hard for me to explain exactly how it went, but just from taking that shit, bro, and I don't like to call it a drug, but a lot of people call it a drug, but you know, just for the sake of saying it, just by taking them drugs, bro, it gave me like a whole different like clarity, like, you know, open-mindedness and shit, and just make me want to put that shit in my music and just live that shit out, bro. Like, you know, I wouldn't call myself a Christian, but I try to live like a spiritual life. I try to live like a, you know, the good life, you know what I mean, like the right life, you know, shit like that, bro. Like, and tripping and just helped me like connect, bro, to everything, bro. Like, just to be how I am, you know what I mean? And that's just what I love doing that shit for real.
So what's next with your music, man?
Yeah, so I just put out an album like a week ago. Well, actually, I put out physical copies of the CDs like a week ago, and I dropped it on streaming platforms like a few days ago. So New album out right now. If you really want to like, support me, hit me up for the CD. I'm shipping them out. I'm doing, delivery, all of that. But we shooting a lot of music videos right now. I'm trying to do, just some more like media shit. So I appreciate you for hitting me for this interview for real, because I'm trying to do, more videos, more media, like more exposure. Just trying to get myself out there, more shows and shit, just like this one. I'm just trying to get myself out there. And I'm always gonna be working on music, dropping shit, merch, all that shit, man. So follow me on anything, any social media is just CJ Topoff, like CJ Topoff. You find me, you'll kind of like get my whole vibe. I'm just like a trippy black hippie, is what I call myself, like for
real. You vegan?
Man, so I'm kind of like on and off with it, because like my whole childhood I was raised, in a black, household, so I was eating good meals and shit like that. So I go vegan for time periods, and then I kind of like take a break from it, and I kind of like eat stuff like, I don't be eating like shit I used to eat, like, like chicken and all that. I be eating like fish, and shit like that. But when I am vegan, I do be trying to like make like the fucking, all the fucking plant-based meals and all that shit, bro. Like I want to do it though. That's like my long-term goal. Like one of my long-term goals is being completely vegan, because like that's something that like when I eat meat right now, I feel bad about it. Like just subconsciously is like something I feel bad for, because when I trip, I feel connected to like everything. Like even the animals and the plants and shit like that. So I don't want to be like a hypocrite. I don't want to be like anything like that to my fans. So I want to do that shit. It's like a long-term goal for real.
I got one more question.
Yeah, bro.
So, with like you being a spiritual person, and like how you've been talking about like the mind and everything.
Yeah.
What's your goal with like your music? What do you want the impact of your music to be?
Man, that's really the most important thing to me, is the impact of my music, bro. Like I say it a lot. Like a lot of people say they don't really care about the money. I mean, obviously, I want to, live comfortable and be able to like sustain myself with my music and not have to worry about shit. But the most important part of my music, bro, is the impact that I'm gonna have. And I just want to change lives, bro. And like, I feel like, I'm blessed that with my music, I make the type of music that can change people's lives. Like, give them a positive mindset when they going through some negative shit. Just help them out. And like long term, I just want to be able to do that like on like a global scale, bro. Like to just be able to connect to different countries, and just different types of people, and just have that positive effect, bro, just making the world a better place. And like, I want to be able to like go, because man, I love Texas, I love Fort Worth, I love Dallas like a motherfucker, bro, but it's just not really like the best place for me, especially with like the drug laws and shit out here, bro. I really want to go to California. That's really where I want to be, like long term, be in California, have my own like fucking land, you know what I'm saying, like some shit like that, bro. And then just be like comfortable, bro. And then at that point, if I have my own land, have my own shit, bro, I might fuck around and get like a little ranch, you know what I'm saying, have some animals on that shit. Might fuck around, have some people who really fuck with my music come over and just, chill like a little commune, you know what I'm saying? Like people who make music, people who do art, people who like do just different kind of creative shit, bro. Like just have a creative space for people to just do their own thing, bro, and just put out good music, good shit for the world, to make the world a better place, man. Like that's what I want to do. Like I figure it out more and more as I go, but I'm just here to make the world a better place, like real shit, bro. Like through rap music, I'm just like trying to preach that positive shit, preach that peace and love shit, that enlightenment, that deeper thinking, like open-minded shit, bro. Like I'm really like taking it seriously, bro. Like really beyond that, bro. Like, I appreciate everybody who listens to my shit, bro, because I know it's some different shit. And a lot of people might not fuck with it because they're not used to it, but for the people who do fuck with it, man, it means a lot to me, for real. Like, for real.
Man, I appreciate you, man.
Yeah, appreciate you too, bro.
Doing this interview for me, man.
Yeah, I appreciate you, bro. For real. Shout out Texas Music Plug, bro. For real. I appreciate you for this, man. You a real nigga for this, dog. For real.